Hello, today I'm gonna transform this into this, and no, I'm not dynamo. So what these two things have in common? Well, they are both batteries. This is a laptop battery that I bought it for €5, and this is the battery of my drilling machine that's dead. I already tried to fix this once. I put it inside like a lipo, the kind that you find in the RC models. It worked pretty well, but well, it's not the best option for this kind of use. This, I think, is a better option. So how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna hack into this battery. I'm gonna take each cell outside, and I'm gonna remount it in this battery, in this case. Let's do that. Now I think this one is clipped on, and glue it in. And I don't think it's another way to take this off, only by smashing it out. So the method choose to me is destroy the case. I don't really know. Perfect. And inside I have like 650 batteries. So it's what I need. I think I have 9 probably. No, it's just empty space there. Okay, so they are just 6. No problem. I'm good with that. I need 6 for my project, so 6 is enough. Okay. Okay, so at last I get in where I need it to be, inside this case, and this is what I need. Okay, so these batteries are in series, and they are in parallel 2 by 2, and in series between them. I will do the same thing. I will just inside here I will just reorganize the way how this will go. Now before I do that, I forgot to mention I brought this battery, like a second-hand battery from the local store, from the local newspaper, where the people just put the announcement there. They have it to sell. so I don't know how good it's each battery of this one. So I need to take some measurements first. After that, take a decision from there. I hope they are all okay, but it's possible that some of them they are like more used than another. So I need to take that off and find another solution. This is the battery charging manage board PCB. In the laptop it's very useful, but I need to take it out because it's no use to me. I'm not gonna use it. So this battery has a controller on it, had some fuses, some thermosensors, and the four wires for charging the battery. But I will not use that. So this is dead. This is dead, and this is dead. Okay, so at this point I don't know, this battery have they have protection inside. If they have, I'm just going to charge it and it will be okay. If they don't have protection inside the cell, well, I think this was a bust. So first I'm gonna take up all the separate all the batteries, and after that I'm gonna try and charge it. Measure it individually, and after that try and charge it. See what it happens. I'm gonna keep this on the battery because it will be very easy to solder after. Let's take another measurement. One-fourth point inch. Okay, so I have my bench power supply here. I'm gonna give it like this one has. One volt inside, so I'm gonna give it like a few hundred milliamps of charge for some time, and let's see what it does. So it takes the charge, that's okay. This has to get up to 4.2 volts. So I'm not going to give it that much. It's definitely taking the charge. I think these batteries are genuine. Okay, let's see. Three volts. Okay, so the battery are okay, but in order to charge it with a charger, with a lithium LiPo charger, I need to bring them over 3 volts. So this will be okay. So I have my hobby charger here, and if I connect this, I can charge LiPo. These are, says here, they are 4,400 milliamps at 11.1 volts. That's the standard, that 11.5 volts, that's the standard voltage for 3.7. So each one of these has 3.7 volts at, because if we count, they are 6, it's 3.7 at 2,200 milliamps. Now I don't know how well after this, so I'm gonna try and charge one of them to see how it goes. Obviously I cannot charge this one because this one is under 3 volts and the charger will not accept it. It will say that something is wrong with the battery. LiPo bat 203,000 divided by 3, that's 700 milliamps. 800 milliamps. I can charge this battery with a third of its capacity. That capacity will be 2200. So the safest charge current will be like 700 milliamps, but I'm gonna put it on 800 at 3.7 volts. It's 1S. So I'm going to connect it, and when I give it start, low voltage, because this one has like, I need to put it like, force some voltage inside to raise it up, how I did with this one. And this one has 2.9, and this one will take a charge. And I'm gonna let this like this until triggers off. Probably it will be like 3 hours. Between time I want to charge the other ones with the power bank supply, with the batch supply, to bring it up to the voltage, so I can use the more reliable charger, which will be that one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna pull all this in parallel for a while, and I'm gonna power it up straight for my bench power supply. I'm gonna set the bench power supply at 4.4 volts. I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna let it until it's drying no more voltage. After that, I'm gonna put each one of them with my hobby charger. That will charge it more precise, and I will have all the battery charged at the same level. Okay, so I'm gonna use this monstrosity. Now Okay, so I have in parallel 1 volt. Going to put it on 4 volts, 4 by 1. By 1 doesn't work. It's like 4 amps. That's not much, and not that much. Now it's sucking 1 amp, but divided by 5 is 200 milliamp for cell, so it's not that much. 3 amps divided by 5, the same, it's like 600, now like 500 milliamp per cell. Now I'm gonna leave it like this because I don't want to kill my power bench. It's rated at 4 amps, but the transformer it's rated at 4 amps, but I don't know. 2 amps continuously. Let's see what it happens. The other one has like 3.6 and 100 milliamps. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna come later. I'm gonna leave it on for the moment, and I'm gonna come later to take a look at it. I'm back after a few minutes. I noticed that the current dropped a lot. That's 1 amps divided by 5, because each one of these 5 will grab a share of this 1 amp. That's like 250 milliamps, and I will be here like forever. So I need to step up the amps. With 2.5 amps, that's like 500 milliamps on each cell, and I'm gonna leave it like that for a while. Now the goal is to rise up as much as possible these cells, the voltage of these cells with this power bench. After that, finish up charging with the charger. Now I know for a fact this has like 4.2 volts, and I need to put voltage nearest possible 4.2 volts in each one of these cells, and I need to put that with this power bench. After that, get it at 4.2 volts and charging it full. I will use it with the charger. This is a specialized charger, so I will have all the cells charged properly. Now put that one on that one, it will be this one, these cells on that one, and now putting these cells on that charger. I need to put each one, so it will be like forever, like 3 days, because charging one, after that charging the next one, after that charging the next one, each one you put like 2 hours or 3 hours of charge. I can put it in pack, but then I need to break it up and put it in the final case, so that's not really good. So what I'm gonna do is just charge it individually to the nearest point, which is 4.2, and after that, charging the final charge, it will be with that one. This is like it can be charged with, it needs to be charged like constant current, constant voltage. First constant current to bring it to a certain point, after that constant voltage when it draws less and less current until it reaches to the 4.2 volts, which is each one of these cells. So I'm gonna raise it up a little. I think this is okay. My power supply is getting hot. But it will do. I'm gonna come back later. A few minutes later, we see that the current dropped. Basically, it's the same thing like that one. Just that charger doesn't have a dude that needs to come every few minutes to bring up the voltage, and I'm gonna leave it like that a little bit more until it's like 400 or 300 by cell. That will be 1.2. After that, I'm gonna raise it up once more and leave it like that for how much time it's needed. After like 40 minutes, it's still charging. The hobby charger says that like he put it in that cell, in this cell here, 700 milliamps, 790 milliamps, like 800 milliamps. The voltage of that cell is still 389, so it has to go. It still has to go. And the voltage of the power bench, the current of the power bench, it's dropped to 1.4 divided by 5 is like 300, less than 300 milliamps. So I'm gonna raise that a little bit more and rush a little the charge. Okay, I raised up to 4 volts. That it's 2 amps, it's like 500 milliamps per cell. I'm gonna let it like that for a while. Let's see what happens. Now, this is not optimized for charging. It charges, but it's not optimized for charging, and it's charging with less than 800 milliamps per cell, or less than that. So it will take a lot more longer to charge 4-5 batteries. That one will do. So I need to take that in care. 1.5 hours later, that's charged 1.7 amps, and this one still draws current. Unfortunately, I need to get out, so I'm gonna stop all this and I'm gonna restart it when I'm coming back. Almost 4 hours later, the charger shows it charged in this battery 2.4 amps, so it's a very good amp. It was rated at 2.2, but 2.4 it works for me. And because I was out, I stopped my bench power supply, and I'm gonna put it down. I leave the hobby charger because I knew that it will stop automatically. And right now I'm going to put another battery at charge. Okay, I'm gonna put this one. So it already has 384. Obviously the bench power supply charged something into the battery, and the hobby charger, the battery charger, it will not show like 2.4 amps because a big part of that current it was charged with the bench power supply. Okay, I'm gonna put this up 4.2 first. No. Okay, 400 milliamp divided for 4 batteries, that's like 100 milliamps 4 battery, so I cannot accept that. I need to rise that up. Now 2 amps divided for 4 batteries, it will be 500 milliamps, and that will charge significantly slower than the charger. That means I cannot overcharge this because the charger will sound the alarm before these two, when this is charged, and these 4 are, it will be undercharged. So I'm not afraid to leave it like that for a while. Okay, so after many years of use, I think my charger has a problem. I'm not sure of it, but according to this multimeter, this battery is slightly overcharged. That really sucks. Anyway, I reset the charger to 3.6 battery type, so I'll see how well it will charge it right now. I have my 18650 and the drill battery. I need to open this up and put this in. So I already modified this once before, I see I have a lipo here. Now this is like swelling. This is dead. It's like big grade battery. It was okay for a while, but now it's dead. I cannot use it anymore, so I'm just going to change it with these batteries. In my opinion, this was a bad choice, but it was the only choice that I had, so I think it's better with this one. Now the only thing that the only difference between these ones are that this has like a discharge rate of 20 C, and this has like a discharge rate like 3 C, 4 at most. I don't think this have that rate of discharge. What's the C? Well, the capacity of the battery, C, capacity. So this is like 2200 milliamps, and 1C is 2200, 2C is 4400, and this is 20C, 20C is 20 times the capacity of the battery. This is a lot. That's the reason I put in this, the 18650 soldered in pairs of 2, because that C, it will divide between them. So if one battery gives 2C and the other battery gives another 2C, in total will be 4C, so it will not blow up the batteries. Okay, this was with plugs there. Now inside of this, because I made another one before, this enters like this and just goes inside like that. So first I need to pair it up. Plus plus, minus minus. I'm gonna use hot glue to do that. First I'm gonna glue it between them with hot glue. That sucks. Now it needs to be plus to plus, minus to minus. I obviously did a mistake and I put it the other way around. That hurt. Okay, so that burned the shit out of me. Okay, so now I'm going to solder this. I prefer to put a good quantity of solder here because it will have a lot of current passing through. So the best way to handle that is having a good solder point. Now this will go like this. And we'll go in series, the plus of one with the minus of the other, and the plus of the other with the minus of the last one, and overall I'll have 12 volts. it fit perfect. Fits perfect. So what I need to do now is glue this battery like this. Okay, so it slides right in. Now I need to convert this bunch of batteries into a battery pack that's 12 volts. That means I need to connect it in series. First, I'm gonna salvage what's still okay from this battery. That means the balancer plug, because this battery pack will need to be balanced. So I need this balance plug and these wires. That way I don't think I wanna. Anyway, I will need the battery plug, the balance battery plug. Perfect. So now this has to be really strong bonds, because all the current that goes into the motor, it will pass through here. Now at the end of the pack we should have 12 volts, and we have it, 12.5. It's okay. What I'm gonna do next is soldering the plug wires, which I will solder this, and I'm just going to plug it into the battery frame, and the balance wires, which are these, and these have to go to minus, plus, and these two between the batteries, so they can be plugged after that into a charger and balance. You need to check with the feet that make sure that the batteries and the wires goes well inside and don't have any problems after that. Mine are okay. Okay, so this is minus. The plus I have it in the other side, so I need to bring in it in this part. I'm gonna use this piece of wire. So that's done. You should not forget to put some kind of isolation around this. So I'm gonna try to put one of these. But you need to have it in the right diameter. I think this will do. okay. Plus and minus are okay. We will need the other two bridges. One bridge is this one, and the other bridge is this one. So I'm gonna bring this bridge around. Now, very important, you need to put it in order. That means this is minus, the next to minus is the yellow one, and the yellow one has to be put on this bridge here. You cannot put it on the plus bridge. This is the let's name it like this: the plus bridge and the minus bridge. Okay, you need to put it on the minus bridge. The yellow wire, in my case, the wire which is nearest to the minus, you need to put it on the other side of the minus, the plus, on the plus, and the wire that is nearer to the minus side, you need to put it on the plus side on the same battery, and the minus on the next battery. So I need to put it on this here. Let's see if I can squeeze it through. Yes. Okay, this is the minus. And this is the bridge, so I can put it here. Keep in mind, you need to put it in order. And this is my order. In my case, of course. Okay, and now for the last one, which will be this one. I also need an extension, so I'm gonna make it from what's left here. Perfect. So before I secure this with hot glue, I'm gonna put the plus and minus, and I'm gonna test it with the balancer, with the charger balancer, to see everything it's okay. Okay, this is the minus, and this should be the plus. So in theory this should be all. I hope so, because my soldering machine has a soldering regime and I overpassed that. I have here my LiPo charger balancer. I'm gonna connect it to the battery. Go to set it to okay. If everything's fine, nothing should happen. Perfect. And charge. Okay. Low voltage. Okay, something's not okay here. I'll take it out and take a look at it. Okay, something happened. Yeah, I soldered the plus in the wrong place. A rookie mistake. I'm gonna unsolder this and solder it in the right place. So now it's soldered on the right place. Let's test it. So nothing happened. Charge. And here we see all the cells. So this is okay. I need to just put it back and it's ready. I need to glue it on. And try and fill it in. Check everything works. And pull back the screws. So you have a new battery for your cordless drill machine. And there you have it. This is the battery that I made right now, and this is the other one that I built it before. And it works just fine. Now I have two perfectly good batteries. Both of them are lithium-ion batteries, and both of them are made by 18650, rescued from laptop batteries. How do I charge these batteries? Well, initially you need a LiPo charger like this, or they are a lot more simple. Like for this cost me like $40, but I use this for my models, for my airplane models, so I don't need a special charger for these batteries. But if you want to do this change to your cordless drill, you can buy 3-cell LiPo chargers that are like $4 or something like that. They have to be chargers and balance chargers, because these batteries, they are like 3 cells and they can be out of balance. There are a lot of tutorials to see that. I'm not going to get into it now. This is like more precise one, more like more complex one. You don't really need this one to charge the battery, but because I have it, I'm gonna use this. I'm not going to spend like $4 or $5 more for a separate charger that will do the same thing like this one, and I have this one at home. Now, if you have it, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have it, well, you will need, and you want to make this conversion to your drill, you need to buy one. You can buy a performant one like this one, or you can buy a one just for charging this battery. Now, this is the balancer plug. You need to put it right here like that. I had like a plug here, the old plug, but I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, the plus goes to the plus side, and the minus, which is this one, goes to the minus side. And we have the 2 wires that goes to charging, and I have the 4 wires that goes to the balancing. And battery connection break. That's because this doesn't really make a good and now it starts charging. How you see here, these are individual cells, and right now it's in balancing charging mode, and I will think it's like in constant full. Okay, so I actually didn't use this battery a lot since the last charge. This is the old battery, the new battery I just charged before. So I have 2 charge battery right now.